Right. Now, this is the lesson of the last time. We took subtract linear expression, right? Now, we said to find something, we call it what? The additive inverse of a linear expression. We multiply the linear expression by what? By -1. So if the question wants from you to find the additive inverse, you take this linear expression and multiply it by what? By -1. Then you distribute the negative by multiplying. We took the expansion, remember? We said -1 multiply the bracket, -1 times 2x, -2x, -1 times -8 plus 8, مش هيك? And we took examples about this idea. Okay, how we find the additive inverse of this expression, we multiply it by -1. Here also same idea. Next idea we took how to subtract linear expression. Remember, we said to subtract linear expression, we have extra step. Remember, first step, we distribute the negative to the second parenthesis, and the negative sign changes the signs inside the parenthesis. So the first parenthesis has nothing before it, so it comes the same. But the second parenthesis, negative to -2x, it will be what here? Positive. Negative to +8, it will be -8. This is the extra step. But if it was addition, we add normally without this one, right? So here 5x with 2x, 7x, -7, -8 is -15. So here again, another example, to subtract two linear expression. First step, we distribute the negative sign to the parenthesis. The negative sign changes the signs inside. If it's positive, it will be what? Negative. If it's negative, it will be, then we do the like terms together. Don't say 10x here, 3x plus 7, we cannot add them. Why? Unlike terms, huh? Same idea here, distribute the negative, then you do your things. This is example 2 and it's check. We are done with them. Now let's go to example what? 3. Let's go to example 3. So we are in example 3, page 254. 254. Today is 19, right? October. Today 19 October. Yeah. Fine. Now in this example, the question wants us to find. Good morning to 2 over 3x plus half minus 1 over 6x minus 3 over 8. Now here we have the same ideas, but with the coefficients are what here? Fractions, right? So we'll do the same steps. We will do the same steps, right? But with the fractions, that's all. Thank you. Now the first step here, we need to distribute what? The negative sign. The negative, it comes to positive, turn it to what? Negative. If it comes to negative, turn it to. So the extra step about the addition, this is equal. Now the first parenthesis comes the same. Why? Nothing before it, so it comes the same. So 2 over 3x plus what? Half. Now this negative sign, you need to distribute it inside the parentheses. Negative with 1 over 6x minus 1 over 6x, right? Negative with -3 over 8 plus 3 over 8. Done? Now, we combine the like terms. 2 over 3x with -1 over 6x. 2 over 3x with -1 over 6x. We take 2 over 3 and -1 over 6 and do them by a side, right? because they are fractions. So 2 over 3 minus what? Why minus? Because the 1 over 6 has a minus sign. Now do normal fractions. Here times 2 and here times what? 2. So up we have 4 over 6 minus means 3 over. Don't leave it like this. It is 1 over 2. So I simplified it. 3 over 6. It is 3 over 6. It is what? 1 over 2. So here 2 over 3x minus 1 over 6x is 1 over 2x. Check. So here equal. كمان يا ابني 1 over 2x. Go, let them bring for you a chair and a table. Go. 1 over 2 what? X. Start. Now I'm done with 2 over 3x and 1 over 6x. Now I need what? 1 over 2 plus 3 over 8 by side also. 1 over 2 plus 3 over 8. Here times 4 times. Now here we have 4 plus 3, 7 over 8. So the answer here is what? Plus 7 over 8. This is the final answer. Any question about this idea? Any question about this idea? Now, do we need these calculations in the solution? No. This you can do them in extra paper, extra place, whatever. طيب. Now, after this exam, any question, guys, about this idea? Any questions? Huh? Any questions? فاهمين؟ ما كنا عشانين مالك؟ ها؟ Come here. تعال. هون تعال هون عند البورد. كمان قرب. ايوه عندك. طلع على البورد، لا تطلع علي. صح I'm so handsome بس البورد أهم هلا. يلا. What we did here first step. This is the question, right? يلا. What we do here? What we did? Distribute what? شو صارت؟ والنيجاتيف عن نيجاتيف 7 شو صارت؟ ها؟ plus 7 صح؟ Now we have like terms. Negative 3x with what? Huh? With negative 8x. Negative 3, negative 8 how much? Negative 11x, right? طيب 9 plus 7. Hey, في مشكلة? Do you understand this one? طب look here. Huh? Same steps, right? Now 2 over 3x with negative. I did them here. Remember? I did them here. صح؟ So what 2 over 3 minus 1 over 6 شو طلعت؟ 1 over 2. طب half plus 3 over 8 I did it here, right? شو طلعت؟ في مشكلة؟ فهمت هلا؟ طير اقرا لي تشيك يلا شوف. Any questions? Are you sure? Good. Let's do the check after this example. We have check. Let's do it together. Yeah. We have check. اقرا يا تميم. Negative 1 over 6x. أيوة. 1 over 2x. Negative 1 over 8, right? Yeah. Tell me now. What I will do first step? Distribute what? On the second parenthesis, right? Yeah. So the first parenthesis comes, the first expression هذا comes the same. It has nothing before it, right? So stays the same. Negative 1 over 6x plus 3 over 4 And here what I will write it mean? مفيش 11. Negative 1 over x, then plus 1 over 8. Negative on positive, negative, negative on negative, what? Positive. Now, where are the like terms here? Tell me. Negative 1 over 6x with negative half x. So I need to do these two terms together, right? And the 3 over 4 with what? 1 over 8. I don't take x here. I take negative 1 over 6 and negative 1 over, and do them by side, right? Then we put x beside the answer. So here we have negative 1 over 6 minus mean, right? Now we can make 2 to be what? 6 times 3 times 3. It will be negative 1 over 6, negative 3 over 6, right? Now negative 1, negative 3, how much? Negative 4 over 6. We add and put the same sign. So here we have negative 4 over 6. Simplify, it will be negative 2 over, divide on 2 up and down. So here, negative 1 over 6x, negative half x, how much? Negative 2 over 3h. So I'm done with the first part. Sorry. Now the second part, the 3 over 4 plus mean 1 over 8. We know how to do fractions, right? We can make 4 to be what? الفور هذه كيف بتصير 8 times 2 up and down. So here we have a 3 over 4 plus 1 over 8. Here times 2 times 2, it will be 6 plus 1, 7 over 8, right? So here plus what? This is the answer. Copy. Copy, guys. Now, let's see the apply. See the apply question? We'll do the apply. Done with this one. خلاص? Let's go to the apply now. Now, in the apply question, we have, let's read it first. Are you with me? Yalla. Bonnie owns a t-shirt shop where she sells plain t-shirts and printed t-shirts, okay? She print and she plain, right? But the table shows the cost per shirt and the number of each type of shirt sold over W weeks. W weeks means we don't know the number of the week. It's unknown, okay? This is the table here. I need to write the table. So I'm in the apply question. Apply question. We are on page 255. Now we have this table. In the table, we have the style, the cost, and number sold, right? Okay. The first one, the plain, and the second one is the printed, right? Now here $15, and here also the cost of each t-shirt is how much? $15. The number were sold for the plain t-shirt is 5W minus what? 4. Here the number is 8W plus 3, right? So, let's read the question again. We said Bonnie owns a t-shirt shop where she sells plain t-shirts and printed t-shirts. The table, have a table, shows the cost per shirt and the number of each type of shirt sold over W weeks. We don't know how many weeks, okay? Fine. After how many weeks? 25 weeks. بعد 25 weeks, how much more did she earn in sales of a printed t-shirts than in sales of a plain t-shirt? How much more? We do what always? Now, if you have a 3 riyal and I have 10 riyal, okay, and I'm asking you how many more or how much more money I have, you will make minus 7 riyal. You have a 3 and I have 10, so I have 7 riyal more than you. Check. How we get the 7? We say 10 minus 3, right? Now let's read the question again. How much more did she earn of sales of a printed than mean البلين يعني printed than البلين means the printed minus mean البلين, right? What is the printed? 8W plus 3 and the plain 5, but we have $15 for each, right? But if I told you, for example, you need to buy 3 pencils. Each pencil cost as 2 riyal. What's the total? 6. You multiply the number of one item, or sorry, the cost of one item by the number of items. Check means 2 times 3. So here the cost is how much? 15. The number 8W plus 3. The total money will be 15 multiply 8W plus what? 3 minus. Why minus? Because I need to know how much more. Why I started by the printed t-shirts? Because the question wants that. The printed more than mean the plain. Minus 15 also multiplied by what? This is to know how much more, right? You have a 3 riyal, I have 10 riyal. How much more I have than you? 10 minus 3, check. So here, how much more printed than the plain? The printed minus the plain. Why I'm multiplying by 15? Because this is the cost of each t-shirt and this is the number of the t-shirts. The total cost will be the cost of one t-shirt multiply the number of the t-shirts, like the pencils example there, right? But now what we do with the 15 here? Distribute. What we do with what? With the 15 or negative 15? Negative 15. Also we what? Yeah, let's distribute. 15 multiply 8W. If you remember, we multiply the number with the number and the variable comes down. Check. 15 multiply 8. Come? 120. 120 ايش? W plus 15 multiply 3 70 so 75 45, right? Check. Now minus 15 multiply 5W minus 70. 5-ish minus 15 multiply minus 4. صح? Done? Now let's simplify it. This is equal 100W minus 75W, 120. 20 with the 25 get there. 45W بالشيك. So here 45W. Now 45 plus 60, 100-ish 5. Now this is how much more the printed than what? The plain. But the question, give me the W, how much? After 25 weeks means W is how much W? 25. Now we need to calculate the money. We need to calculate the money. So I will replace W by what? By 25. So here I will say equal, replace W by 25. 45 multiply 25 plus 105. Check. Equal. Replace the variable by their value, then calculate. Check. Now multiply 45 times 25. How much? I will calculate it here. 45 multiply 21. خربطتني يا زلمه. 25 is 1125 plus 105, it will be 1230-ish. So after يعني ايش بنفهم هون؟ We have two types of the t-shirt, right? After هلا هو شغال على هذا ببيع وشغال على هذا ببيع، خلاص؟ After 25 weeks بيكون the printed t-shirt get money more than the plain t-shirt. How much? $1,230. Again, this shop, this shop has two types of t-shirts: plain t-shirt, whatever, and printed t-shirt. In the table, the cost of t-shirt of both of them get there 15. حق التيشيرت get there $15. خلاص. Here the number of the t-shirts. The number is algebraic expression. The question wants us to know after 25 weeks how much printed t-shirt than mean plain. How much more I will do what? Subtraction. When I say how much more A than B, you say A minus B, right? How much K than T? K minus T, right? مظبوط. So here I do the subtraction, but why I multiplied with 15? To know, because if you have 3 pencils with 5 real each pencil, 5 multiply 3, check to know the total money. So I multiply by 15, I distribute, I simplify, I get this expression. Then I substitute what? 25. This is 25 given from the question in my answer. Then I find my money. Done? Time. Now your homework for today is page 257. Okay? Do your homework, don't forget that. Thank you so much.